Hi, I'm Larry Larson, President of Larson Development. Larson Development designs and builds homes better than other builders. I've been designing and building for the past 35 years. We continually work to improve our game and do a better job. We would like to show you some of the Larson differences. Homeowners rightfully expect their home to keep them dry and not to leak. It sounds simple to do, but in practice it takes a lot of planning, proper procedures, and attention to detail to accomplish. There are two primary drainage planes that create a dry house. The first drainage plane is the exterior and most obvious one of the house, and those are the roof shingles, the exterior brick, stucco, siding, stone, windows, doors, the things that you see. The second weather barrier are the things behind that, and they include caulking around windows and doors, the Tyvek weather barriers. And the concept there is to any moisture that gets through the first weather barrier will hit the second one and then be shedded behind that so that it's discharged by the foundation. I would like to show you the Larson differences on how we make sure that all these weather barriers are sound. Larson Development provides superior caulking at windows and doors. If that's not done correctly, you can have leaks that will happen at those locations. Most builders will take and butt the brick or stone stucco right next to the windows or brick mold on a house. And then they'll have their painter put a little bead of caulk where those two meet. That bead of caulking is very thin, and within a year or so it will dry and crack. We've all seen it in homes. What we do differently is that we'll take and we leave the brick, stone, or stucco away from the brick mold or window frames. And then we'll take and put a foam backer rod with a putty knife. Will be pushed back in there at least a ½ an inch behind the surface. And then we fill that entire area with caulking. And that creates that ½ inch thick bead of caulking that is less likely to shrink and will keep your house weather tight. We use Tyvek, a house wrap. It's a material by DuPont that will let the house breathe and yet repel moisture going into the walls. We tape all the seams and joints so that air infiltration is greatly reduced. Another Larson difference is the way that we flash our windows. Most builders do not flash windows properly. So we set our windows in this fashion. First we start with a flex wrap, this DuPont flex wrap. You can see that curves up the sides so that we can really seal the corners tightly. Then we will install the windows. We mount them with screws instead of nails so they can be adjusted if need be. Then we'll take and place these little foam corners in here to really tighten up the corner on the outside. Then we'll put another barrier on the sides, on both sides of the window, and then we'll put another barrier on the top.